Okay, the NTE community is incredibly active right now when it comes to two names, Shinku and Iroi, and I completely understand why. There are a lot of videos out there presenting information as confirmed full kits and confirmed phase order, and many players have already started planning their resources around those claims. Today, I'm going to do something that I think not many people are willing to do. Take an honest look at all the information currently circulating and break down what is actually official, what comes from community leaks, and what you should probably wait for before making any poll decisions. Before we get into it, if you enjoy videos that combine news updates with careful fact-checking like this, make sure to subscribe right now. My channel is still in its early stages, and every single subscription genuinely means a lot. All right, let's get started. The first thing, and probably the most important thing, that I want to establish right from the start as the foundation for this entire video is this. NTE Global has officially released Hetero Special Bulletin shorts for both Shinku and Iroi on the game's official channel. That means the fact that these two characters are currently receiving official promotional attention is completely legitimate and not some made-up rumor. NTE has started drip marketing for Shinku and Iroi, and that's a fact that really isn't up for debate. Shinku appears with the very distinctive line, "If you're just looking to kill time, you came to the wrong person," while Iroi has the rather charming line, "I heard some cultures think goats are evil." Even from those two short quotes alone, you can already get a rough sense of their personalities. Shinku comes across as fairly cold and serious, while Iroi seems much more quirky and casual. This is the part I can speak about with confidence because it comes directly from the official channel. However, this is where I need to make a clearer distinction because a lot of videos are jumping straight from the official spotlight is out to the full kit is confirmed. And that's actually a pretty big leap. As of the time I'm recording this video, NTE's official focus is still on the version 1.1 content currently live, including the Hetero Special Gift Pack, the Porsche collaboration, Bagel Creator, Underground Circuit, and Hunter's Crucible. I still haven't seen an official version 1.2 preview special program similar to what NTE did for version 1.1. If you remember, before version 1.1 launched, NTE released a full preview program with gameplay showcases, and that's the kind of thing I'll be waiting for before talking about version 1.2 as if everything has already been confirmed. That doesn't mean the information currently circulating about Shinku and Iroi is wrong. It simply means you should separate the information into different categories. The official spotlight is real, while the detailed kits and phase order currently belong in the community leak category and have not yet been confirmed through official patch notes or a preview program. And with that in mind, let's take a closer look at what people are currently saying about the kits of these two characters. As for Shinku, the information currently circulating within the community describes her as an S-Class Cosmos character, with a kit built around mechanics such as Fury, Frenzy, and Breath of Ruin. These are names that sound very exciting, and the community has been discussing Shinku's potential extensively based on this information. However, I need to be very clear here. These are what I would classify as leaked kit details and community breakdowns, not official patch notes or information from an official preview. That doesn't make the information worthless, but it's important to understand what level of information you're dealing with when you hear these names. As for Iroi, the information being discussed is that she belongs to the anima category and serves as a healer buffer with mechanics involving sheep summons. I actually like this concept quite a bit if it turns out to be accurate, because a support character with sheep summons sounds both quirky and potentially very strong from a utility standpoint. But once again, these are conclusions the community has built from leaks and breakdowns, not something I can call officially confirmed. Another point I see a lot of videos mentioning is that images from the version 1.2 main story have supposedly leaked. I want to approach that topic a bit more carefully because those images come from leak sources rather than official announcements, and that significantly reduces their value as confirmation. The official promotional material for Shinku and Iroi does exist, but making the jump from those official promos to claiming a complete understanding of the version 1.2 storyline is still very much in speculation territory. So with all of that in mind, what should you actually do with your resources right now? I'll share the approach I'm personally taking. First, both characters have already received official spotlights, which is a pretty clear sign that Shinku and Iroi are on their way to becoming playable characters in the near future. Version 1.1 is still live with Lacrimosa and Chaos, which means you still have a fairly comfortable amount of time to prepare for version 1.2. Second, don't make the mistake of skipping a banner that's currently live just to save for characters whose kits and meta value haven't been officially confirmed yet. I've seen some players talking about skipping Lacrimosa or Chaos to save their pulls for Shinku and Iroi, based entirely on unconfirmed kit information, and I think that's an unnecessary risk. Third, and most importantly, wait for NTE to do what they did for version 1.1. Release an official preview program with actual gameplay footage and officially presented kit information. When that happens, that's the ideal time to make your pull decision with complete information. Until then, everything surrounding Shinku and Iroi remains in that awkward space where it's both exciting and still in need of further verification. You can pull for Lacrimosa now if you're interested in her. As for Chaos, you could wait until NTE starts revealing more information about Shinku. If Shinku ends up looking particularly strong, then skipping Chaos for Shinku may become a reasonable option. Ultimately, though, it comes down to your personal preferences and what kind of characters you enjoy playing. I also want to say something about how we consume NTE information in general, because I think it's important for the long-term health of the community. NTE is still a relatively new game with a rapidly growing player base, and that means a lot of content creators are racing to publish information as quickly as possible. Speed sometimes comes at the cost of accuracy, and when videos use words like confirmed for things that are actually still leaks, it can create unrealistic expectations for players. I'm not saying those creators have bad intentions. I understand the pressure to be first with new information. But from a viewer's perspective, it's always worth asking one simple question before planning your resources around something. Where did this information actually come from? To sum everything up, the one thing I can say with confidence today is that NTE has officially started spotlighting Shinku and Iroi on their official channel. These two characters are clearly being pushed through official marketing and are expected to arrive in the game in the near future. As for their detailed kits, phase order, and overall meta value, those are still things that require further confirmation from NTE. Even though there is a lot of community information that is worth paying attention to. And if you're planning your resources right now, treat everything I've discussed regarding their kits as directional information, not as a guarantee. I'll continue providing updates as soon as NTE releases the official version 1.2 preview program. And that will be the right time to do a much deeper analysis of each character. If you don't want to miss that video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm building this channel one step at a time, and your support genuinely means a lot. Let me know in the comments whether you're more excited for Shinku or Iroi and why. I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video when more official information becomes available.